I wasn't going to comment on this, but I am now because I feel like I need to. I want to welcome anybody to Sylacauga that wants to come to Sylacauga. Anybody that's here that's paying lodging, buying gas, buying food, paying rent, utilities, whatever, we want to welcome them here. Because if you're here spending money, whether you're working or even if you're not working, you have to be here spending money. So on behalf of Tiffany, Councilmember Nix, I want to welcome you because if you're here stimulating our economy, thank you. That's how I feel about it. And if people aren't breaking the law, they're not causing any problems, I don't see what the issue is. And that's just how I feel. I can only say how I feel.
I have to say the attitude of the council with reference to this is entirely unacceptable. Do we know where the individuals we're discussing are coming from? Where their point of origin is? Because you're treating them like lawful U.S. citizens, which they are not.
Okay, so I'm going to cut it off because we've had 3 people to come up. I'm going to cut it off because we have no reason, again, we have no reason to launch an investigation or to treat people differently because of how they look. There's no reason for it.
Who said that?
Well, that's just what I'm saying. I just said that. Tiffany just said that.
Okay,
so
I didn't say that.
But I said, but there's no reason for us to discuss this any further.
These individuals came from Haiti.
Or valid concerns that we need to
How are valid concerns, Laura? People come here all the time.
These people came here from Haiti. Haiti is a failed state. Their president was assassinated in 2021. There is no way the State Department can vet these individuals.
We're done, and I'm going to access this.
Please let him talk.
You have to shut up.
Obviously, you can see by my shirt that the state of Alabama is near and dear to my heart. I graduated from the University of Alabama, Roll Tide, and so I know about all the small towns in the state of Alabama. Sylacauga, Alabama, I know that town. I've been to that town. And so that town is also experiencing a problem with the Haitian migrants. But see, what is different in this town is that you have a black woman on the city council. Oh yeah. When you have a black woman on the city council, she will get emotional and she will shut down arguments related to the Haitian migrants. This black woman was agitated because people spoke up because they're citizens. They spoke up with concern about their community. But you have to understand something. When you put some black women in charge, this is what you get. Black women have the longest leash in America right now. From DEI, from every corporation pushing diversity, from Kamala Harris now running for office, black women have the longest leash there is in America. They can say and do anything that they want. And if black men in particular speak out about this and say, no, there's an order. Men are men, women are women. There's a biblical order. The man is responsible for the household. The man is supposed to be in leadership. Black women buck at that, especially young, modern black women. They're the ones that go around saying they don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. That's their refrain, and that's the attitude that they have. They have this city girl, boss chick attitude that is very, very disrespectful, that is very, very demeaning to the person they're speaking to, and is very, very annoying and grating. And some people will hear this and say, you don't love your mama. My mama is nothing like that. My mama's a godly woman. My mama is a woman in line with the word of God. My mama has inner beauty. And see, a lot of these modern black women don't have inner beauty, because if they did, they wouldn't act the way they act. The ones in power. But that's the problem that we have in America. See, the whole thing started when the government came into the black community, emasculated the black men, and then kicked the black man out. Elevated the black woman. And the Democratic Party is responsible for that. They had an agenda, a sinister agenda, to elevate the black woman at the expense of the black man. So what has that done? That has pumped up and gassed up black women for the last 60 some odd years to where they feel they can do no wrong.
Do we know where the individuals we're discussing are coming from? Where their point of origin is? Because you're treating them like lawful U.S. citizens, which they are not.
Okay, so I'm going to cut it off because we've had 3 people to come up. I'm going to cut it off because we have no reason. Again, we have no reason to launch an investigation or to treat people differently because of how they look. There's no reason for it.
Who said that?
Well, That's just what I'm saying. I just said that. Tiffany just said that.
Okay,
So
I
there-
didn't say that.
But I said it. But there's no reason for us to discuss this any further in
These
this
individuals
meeting.
came from Haiti.
Are valid concerns that we need to
How are
get
valid concerns, Laura? People come here all the time. We
These
visit
people came here
Birmingham.
from
We
Haiti.
visit
Haiti
other.
is a failed state.
We
Their
visit
president was
everywhere.
assassinated in 2021. There
We're
is
done.
no way the State Department can
We're-
vet these
We're
individuals.
done, and I'm
You should
gonna
not
ask
cut
this
him
to.
off. Please let him talk.
You had a
shut
chance.
up
I was
and let
very
people
specific. Okay, I'm gonna ask all of you to leave because this meeting is over. If having no other further business, I need a motion to adjourn. All right, second.
Second.
All in
Good to
favor?
know.
They're sitting up there lying.
Good to know. Don't want to hear the truth.
This is our city, not
This is our
Can you
city.
just say that we can't speak, that we have no word? I'm from Southern California.
What would you like us to do?
To cut off public debate in the middle of a meeting is a violation of law, by the way.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna spend our tax money. That's the money they're gonna be spending. They speak French. Our teachers are gonna be able to educate the children that speak French. We're gonna have to hire teachers. All male.
You see what she did? She shut that man down. She was tired of hearing people voicing their opinion as citizens about what's going on in their own city. You have to understand something. Citizens do not have rights anymore in America. These corrupt politicians, the Marxists, the communists, and the socialists who've elevated black women at the expense of black men don't want you to voice your opinion anymore. Your opinion does not matter to them. They want to overrun every single city with their migrants, with their agenda, and make you a victim. Well, we're not victims. We are empowered for greatness.